In this video, I'm going to be going over the Mag 7. That includes Nvidia, Tesla, Meta, Microsoft, Google, Apple, and Amazon stock. We'll go ahead and start off with Nvidia here. Nvidia here currently at $96.78 for today, being April 21st, 2025 in the overnight hours now. We are down about a total of close to 5% here. In my personal opinion here for Nvidia stock, while we trend between $117 and $96, this here, in my opinion, is a dollar cost averaging dip opportunity. Now, if we break down below $96 and close it below 96, I would be very cautious on a potential retest of this recent low we had of $86.62. This means that $78 is a major support level to keep an eye out for, and that we could potentially be testing closer towards $78 in the upcoming days or even weeks. This is going to be a total of a 20% drop, and I want to bear this in mind as well. And again, in terms of a long-term investor, I think this is a really good dip opportunity. I do not see us breaking down below 78. I do not see us testing towards $60. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm leaning towards $78 here as a potential bottom for Nvidia stock. And again, personally, while we are below 117, I think this is a really good time to be entering into Nvidia or adding more shares. That's just my personal opinion. If we are looking for the all-time high to eventually be retested, which in my opinion I lean towards and I'm optimistic about, that is a 59% move back up to the top side for Nvidia. If you go into the daily chart here, you can see this orange line right here is the 200-day moving average. That currently is at $126, and so personally, while we are below $126, like I said, being below 117, I think we are at a pretty considerable dip opportunity. I think if you're patient enough, you will see green, or you will see greener days, I should say. Tesla stock here is going to be the second one that I'm going to be going over, and today here we are at $227 and 65 cents here in the overnight market. Again, for the intraday, we are down close to about 6%. Earnings is going to be tomorrow, which is going to be April 22nd after a close. This here is the daily chart for Tesla stock, and this orange line right here is at $291. That's the 200-day moving average. While we are below 290, or if you're looking at the Fibonacci retracement level here, this is the one I've been looking at. While we are below $272, I believe this is a dip opportunity for Tesla stock. And this red line I have right here is $250. Pretty much in my personal opinion, while we are below $250, I am personally adding bigger positions at a time for Tesla stock. And again, I'm not doing it all in one day. I'm doing it all each week. And so this is a pretty considerable dip opportunity here for Tesla stock, in my opinion. I do believe that we are going to get the all-time high test as well eventually for Tesla stock. Not saying this is going to occur within 1 week, 1 month, or 3 months from now. I'm just saying 1, 2, 3 years from now, I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty optimistic that 488 is going to be tested above. That is, from our current prices here, a 113% move to the top side. If you are bearish on Tesla stock in the short term and you believe that there is going to be a dramatic dip here, I would keep an eye out for 180 being a support level. That is going to be a 20% drop. But again, this is a dip opportunity for me, in my opinion, for Tesla. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Meta here. Meta here currently at 486 here in the overnight market. And again, in the intra-market today, we are down about 3%. The all-time high is at 740. The 200-day moving average is at 577. And so anything below 577 here, in my opinion, is a dip opportunity. While we are below 490, one of the major supports here, I would be looking to add a bigger position here into Meta. I do not see Meta breaking below 414. Anything between 490 and 414, I wouldn't mind adding a bigger position here for Meta. If you want to compare the current price here all the way back up to the all-time high, it's close to a 55% move to the top side. If you believe 414 is going to be tested to the downside, and again, I don't believe we break below 414, but a test towards 414 is right around 13 to 14%. We got Microsoft here, currently at 361, 200-day moving average at 415. If we compare the current price here to the all-time high, let's go ahead and do that right now, at 361, all the way back up to 465. That is a 29% move back up to the top side for Microsoft. And at the moment between 337 and 367, that's where I would look to add a bigger position here for Microsoft. If you believe that 337 is going to be retested, it's only going to be right around a 6% drop here. I don't see Microsoft testing towards 307. While it is a possibility, I'm not leaning towards that. And again, it's just my personal opinion. We've got Google here. Google here at $149 at the moment. The 200-day moving average at 172 and the all-time high at 206. From our current price here, there is going to be a possibility that we break below 145 again. We've already done it here recently at 140, and so personally I'm viewing 130 here as the potential bottom for Google stock. Keep in mind there is a potential 12% drop from where we are at the moment. Between 160 and 145, I don't mind adding a small position. If we break below 145 and range down to 130, that's where I'll look to add a bigger position for Google stock. Long term, I do lean towards this 200-day moving average test, which is at 172. That is a 17% move, followed by the all-time high test at 206. That's a 40% move to the top side for Google stock. We've got Apple here as well. Apple here close to 194. Intraday here down about 2%. However, long term, I'm pretty bullish on Apple as well. We know the all-time high there is going to be a 35% move back up there towards 260. 200-day moving average here at 227. Anything between 206 and 174, I wouldn't mind adding a small position at a time. If we break down below 174 again, like we did here at 169, I would look to add a bigger position here for Apple between 146 and 174. I don't see us breaking below 146, but again, those of you that have added here above these current prices, personally, I would just hold, buy more. That's just my personal opinion as a long-term investor. Dollar cost average and hold what you can afford to not have for the moment. Again, that's just my personal opinion for long-term investing, right? Here is Amazon, 200-day moving average at $199, close to $200. If we get a test to the all-time high, that is at 242. That's a 45% move. And then if we do break down below 162 major support level, the next major support is closer to 143, and I don't see us breaking below 143. 143 there going to be a 14% drop from where we are today. So there you have the Mag 7. Personally, in my opinion, if I had to choose three, I would choose Nvidia, Tesla, and possibly Amazon or Apple. I believe I would lean more towards Amazon than I would Apple. And so Amazon, Tesla, Nvidia would be my top three picks of the Mag 7. Don't get me wrong, I think Meta, Microsoft, Google, and Apple will still do all well relatively going into long term. And so I think if you're dollar cost averaging, you'll be fine. Just stay patient and try not to panic, in my personal opinion. And again, only invest with what you're comfortable with. Don't let emotions take over control. If you have any questions, let us know down below in the comments. And if you have any additional feedback or if you enjoyed the video, please let us know down below in the comments as well. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you want to support the channel. If you want to join our Discord, it's free to join. We have over 32,000 members. Link down below in the description for our Discord. We do have a dedicated chat section for Nvidia, Tesla, Meta, Microsoft, Google, Apple, and Amazon. Each of the Mag 7 have their own dedicated chat section, so you can share your own due diligence. If you are looking for live entries and exits on stocks and options from multiple analysts, feel free to check out our Patreon link as well. We do have a permanent discount promotion going on right now as we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary. Highly recommend checking out the link down below in the description or the QR code here for Patreon to see if we have any more available spots. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.